So in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to make a nice low-profile seat out of your stock seat. It's going to be going from something big, bulky, and dumb like this. But it's a nice, smooth, low-profile, actually really comfortable seat. Once again, big, dumb, fat seat. Ugly, not that comfortable. Low-profile, very comfortable. Really like the way this came out. There's a few things that I would change, but I'll go over that as we're going through this video. So I used a electric carving knife to cut away the foam nuts after I peeled off the leather. Just pull some staples, very simple, and then took the leather off, took the plastic coating off, and started carving away. Just trim it on down, keep on working with it until you kind of get what you're looking for. I went really, really thin on mine. As you can see, I'm taking quite a bit off. Then when you kind of get to a nice stage, you're going to take some sanding block and just kind of sand it down, try and just smooth it out as much as possible. This is really important because it actually affects the final quality of your seat, so take extra time in doing the sanding on this. I didn't, and you'll see like a few ripples. So here I got some all-purpose adhesive, some Loctite, and I think here's where I kind of in my, actually no, because I haven't wrapped it yet, but coat the entire thing. I kind of wrapped it in some electrical tape here. Just spraying it down. I'm going to be wrapping it into plastic, just kind of waterproof it. Spray, spray. The edges, and also kind of get a little bit up underneath it. Get the plastic to stick underneath it. Take your time with a little bit of this plastic, try and get it as smooth as possible. It's not that important, but it's just, trying to get the best product as possible. I rushed some things, and if I was going to do it again, I'll mention some of the things that I would have changed. So there we go, got some plastic. I'm going to be wrapping this. So now we've got it all wrapped in plastic and everything, trimmed away all the edges, got it, as you can see, that's the electrical tape that I kind of used to hold the foam down to the board. Now, here's where I think I made my second mistake, is I coated the entire seat with the Loctite. If I were to do it again, I would just coat like the center area, where like the curves and stuff are. I wouldn't do the sides because you're going to be pulling that tight, and that's going to be stretching the fabric to, get a nice, tight, smooth finish. So that's one word of advice I would give to someone that was doing this, not to make the same mistake I did. See, I'm coating the sides there wrong. Spray, spray, spray. Also, yeah, right here where I'm coating like that underlaid part, that's actually kind of a good idea too, because it kind of helps for the stapling. It really kind of sticks it there so you can hold it so it's not sliding around or anything. But yeah, just mainly the center part, just like that area right there, and not the sides. And that stuff stays pretty tacky, so hope that works out for you. This is the material I'm using, to snake skin, black. Thought that might have a pretty cool look for it. Also, with your material, you're going to want to make sure that you have tons of excess. If you think you need, 3 or 4 inches, go with 8 inches on each side, just to make sure you have excess fabric, so you don't do all this work and have to, start over again because you didn't give yourself enough excess. So that's also really important. Right here, I'm spraying the back side of the material. I don't really think that's necessary. This stuff has got a really tight hold. maybe a little bit in the center, but I really don't think it's that necessary. Like I said, if I was going to do it again, I'd probably do a few things a little bit different. So here I go, spraying away. You can lean it over a chair. So this part right here, I would definitely recommend getting an extra set of hands, because it would just make this process so much easier. Like I was saying, I sprayed the sides and it was just really sticky, really hard to wrap this thing and try and get like a nice smooth finish. Once again, I can't stress enough the sanding of the foam, trying to get it as smooth as possible, because every little imperfection is going to show. Just really important. You know, I was kind of doing this is like the first time I've really done the reupholstering of a seat, and I actually learned a lot. So I'm kind of hoping that you guys could learn from some of my mistakes. But yeah, just kind of working it up slowly but surely. And if you have some wrinkles and stuff towards the edges, I'd say the most important part is just to get the part that's sticky and get that nice and smooth, because when you back staple it and everything, you're going to be pulling that fabric, and it's going to be getting you a nice stretched, tight, smooth look. And really take your time on this part, because it's probably the most important part. Just trying to get it all perfect. I actually had to do this a couple of times before I finally got it smooth enough. But as you'll be able to see, there's like some imperfections in the foam that I didn't quite sand out enough that will show up in the final product. But I'll probably end up eventually wrapping this again sometime in the future, or on other bikes that I'm building. So here's another little mistake I made. I cut before I stapled. Always staple before you cut. Yeah, I had a little piece that wasn't quite long enough, because don't forget that the back sides will also show from the rear end. But yeah, if you guys have any other questions or whatever, feel free to leave a comment, and I'll do my best to help you troubleshoot, or you know, help you out with that. So thanks again. Final product, not 100% happy. Like I said, it was kind of a learner piece. Like you can see, there's like some of these little imperfections where I didn't sand my foam enough, and got like knife lines here, and just got like some ripples and stuff around here. And like I was saying, the back staple right in that area, that all is going to show. So you're going to want to, I mean, but you know, I think next time around it'll go really good. Stay tuned for more videos. I'm going to be building this bike right here. It's another V-Star 1100. I'm also going to be selling, it's got a custom paint job and everything. I'll be selling the tank and the fenders, saddlebags, seats, handlebars, pretty much everything off of it, because I'm going to be turning this thing into a real nasty bobber. If you guys are interested in any of this stuff, want to buy any of it off of it, let me know. Other than that, yeah, like and subscribe, and catch you later.